So hello students, myself Bauram, practicing chartered accountant and also faculty for audit subject in Masterminds. So today I will be sharing the day before examination strategy to be adopted for Jan 2026 examination as far as paper number 5 auditing and ethics is concerned. So I hope that you have written your previous examination well. Even if you have not written that examination, don't worry about it. Just focus on your next paper, that is auditing and ethics. So before we proceed into our strategy, first let us understand the question paper pattern, which is almost same for all the papers, where we have 30 marks for objective and balance 70 marks descriptive. So as far as objective is concerned, we don't have any choice questions in objective, whereas for descriptive, out of 84 or 88 marks, you have to just write only for 70 marks. So 30 marks MCQs, out of those normally 3 individual MCQs will be there, then balance 3 scenario based questions will be there, like big, they will be giving a big scenario, then below that they will be giving 3 to 4 MCQs. So it is very important that you score better in MCQs, because if you are putting the right answer, you will get 2 out of 2 marks as far as MCQs are concerned, right? Then always while answering MCQs, first you study the questions given under the scenario, then obviously we will understand what questions they are asking. Then while you are studying the scenario, you will be very much focused. If a point is there regarding the question, then obviously you can read it twice and answer that properly. Otherwise what will happen, first you will study the scenario, then you will come to the question, okay na? Then again you may have to go back to the scenario multiple times. So it is advisable first you study the questions given below the scenario, then you can obviously study the scenario. Again, that is an advice, it is your option. Then 70 marks descriptive part. So 14 marks will be there for each question, and we have to write 5 questions. Out of 6 questions, 1 question is choice. So 14 marks are questions normally comprising 5 marks plus 5 marks plus 4 marks. So we don't have any 8 marks, 10 marks questions in auditing paper. So 5 marks question, 5 marks question, normally 5 plus 5 plus 4. Okay na? So this is our question paper pattern. Now since we are having a limited time, okay na, so it may not be always possible to cover each and every topic, then obviously we can follow this strategy. You can follow in this order so that we are able to cover maximum important topics in the limited time. Always put in your mind, remember that it is not practically possible for you to revise each and every word in the material, okay na, in the very short span of time. So first, definitely most important chapter, there are 2 important chapters like audit strategy, means they are very less in volume and easy to score in the examination. So audit strategy, plan and program, please cover all the questions, very important chapter and very easy to score marks in those particular chapters, right? Then ethics and quality control. In ethics, very specifically, like we are having a professional ethics principles, so they are very important. Normally either they test them or threats to independence, or like assertions presented in the financial statement like completeness, cutoff, measurement. So any of out of these 3, normally they ask one practical question. So very important that you study those fundamental professional ethics principles very seriously. Then quality control, SQC1 and SA 220, very very important. So definitely out of these 2 chapters we can expect minimum 15 marks weightage. So the volume of these 2 chapters is less, and obviously you can easily understand these questions and you can easily complete these 2 chapters. Then after completing these 2 chapters, you have to go to digital audit part, that is audit in an automated environment. Again, definitely they will ask 1 or 2 questions from this particular digital audit part. So complete digital audit all the questions. Then Caro, again compulsorily, mostly they will be asking 1 question from Caro in every attempt, either in a descriptive or objective. So complete Caro questions, okay na. Then SA 210, terms of audit engagement, definitely that is also an easy standard where they are repeatedly asking questions for each attempt. So after SA 210, next to go through SA 501. So there are 3 items like inventory, pending litigations and claims, and segment reporting. So out of 3, normally for every 1 or 2 attempts they are asking 1 point. Complete SA 501. Then after that 570, going concern, very important standard, okay na. So you can go through that SA 570. Then after that SA 260 and 265, in recent 2-3 attempts we have observed that they are continuously asking definition either from SA 260 or 265. So after 501 and 570, definitely you can cover SA 260 and 265. Then after completion of these topics, you can go to SA. So these are the standards, like point number 8, 9 and 10, whatever I am giving, they normally not asking for last 2 to 3 attempts, they are not asking questions from these standards. So definitely we can expect some questions for January 2026 attempt. Like SA 550 related parties, then SA 560 subsequent events, and SA 580 written representation. Then after completion of those standard, focus on SA 320 materiality and SA 330, that is responses to those risk assessed by the auditor. Then SA 450, then SA 299 after completion of those standards. Then you can study all the balance questions that were there in fundamentals chapter, like SA 200, okay na? All other questions. Then evidence and documentation chapter, balance standards you have to cover. Then after completion of that, you have to cover the balance content or standards in audit reporting chapter of our material, right? Then we are having after completion of these, you are supposed to complete also risk assessment chapter also, sir. We have already completed digital audit, then other questions from a risk assessment chapter. Then these are the like 14, 15 and 16 topics are most voluminous as far as auditing subject is concerned, okay na? So 40 or 50% of our syllabus will be these 3 chapters, sir, as far as volume is concerned, like audit of different types of entities, bank audit and audit of items of financial statements. So it may not be practically possible to cover each and every question from these 3 chapters. So at least try to cover in the first revision, you try to cover these questions. Like in audit of different entities, first please cover government audit and society audit, okay na? So most important, government audit. Recently they have not asked a question from a government audit. So in audit of different types of entities, first definitely cover government audit and society audit. Then in bank audit, very specifically, please cover provision related norms like asset classification, income recognition, and how much provision has to be created. Prudential norms has to be first completed, then drawing power question, then balance questions has to be covered in that order. Then after that, audit of items of financial statement, again very huge lengthy chapter, sir. It is not practically possible to cover each question. So definitely first at least cover in each question, please complete at least measurement assertion or valuation assertion in each question, because that is related to your accounts. So definitely you can complete in a reasonable time. Then presentation and disclosure, definitely you will be able to complete those part also, because this is also related to your accounting subject. After that, try to complete some individual questions like CSR activities, okay na, stock of companies, ratios, all those individual questions has to be completed. After that, some questions will be there related to law. Definitely you have already completed your law examination or you have already studied your law paper. So definitely that will help you in answering those questions, right? So after audit reporting chapter, you are also supposed to complete a risk assessment chapter, sir, okay na? So balance questions in a risk assessment chapter, right? So this order you have to study in the limited time, okay na? So definitely from first 1 to 7 topics we can expect easily 40 marks weightage, sir, like audit strategy, audit planning, ethics, then digital audit, CARO, SA 210, SA 501, 570, 260 and 265. Easily we can expect 40 marks weightage, that is together descriptive plus objective, okay na? Then these other topics we can expect 70 to 80 marks including objective, okay na? So in this order definitely you should try to complete the portion in the available times, you know. So this will be the best, because seeing the trends of the examination, normally these are less volume and easy to complete as far as less time is concerned. Then always do keep in mind that, so you have studied for so many months, you have listened to the classes, you have written so many revision examination. It is very important that you remain very, very confident and you should be very, very calm. So don't be in a hurry to complete 100% of syllabus in this limited time. Because if you put a target of completing 100% of the syllabus in this limited time, and if you are not completing, then definitely that can impact your confidence. So don't keep that in your mind itself, that I can complete all the content given in the material in this limited time. No, you should not try to complete everything. You should always remember, you should always keep calm and remain confident that you have put so many efforts for all these 9 to 10 months. So every of your efforts will be definitely, you will be able to write in the examination, right? Then many people will not sleep properly and will be studying throughout the night. Don't do like that, sir. So in examination, if you are not healthy, if you have not taken proper sleep, definitely that will have an impact on your examination, you know. So definitely have a proper sleep, and also have your, if your health is not good, then don't invest more on studying, sir. You just remain calm, that will be sufficient, because you have studied all these days, right? Then presentation, very simple presentation. Don't do any magics or color pencils, nothing is required. Just write a point by point presentation, that will be more than sufficient. So examiner may not expect anything, just present everything in point by point manner in a simple presentation, that will be more than sufficient. So I hope that everyone will definitely write your auditing and ethics paper well. All the best. Thank you so much.